The God Valley portion of this flashback is effectively over. Or at least that's what I think. And I'm going to explain to you exactly why I think that. Spoilers ahead for chapter 1165. If you haven't read that yet, then scroll on. 1165 gave us the definitive ending of Rox D. Xebec, and the culmination of the legendary battle that we've heard about for so long with Garp and Roger teaming up to defeat Xebec. And one way or another, that entire story has now been told. So here are the signs that are leading me to believe that in the next chapter, we're going to jump straight back into the Herald portion of this flashback. The part that Loki himself was actually narrating. Because don't forget, we still have a lot to cover here before we're back to mainline. But this panel right here is the moment that signaled the end of this God Valley portion of the flashback. The moment that the narrator began to narrate again. Anytime we see text bubbles with these little adornments on the side, that means that the narrator is now speaking. Not some in-world character, but the singular character who has a bird's eye view of this entire story and gives us the details that we need that one singular character could not possibly give us. So following that page, we actually get a lot of information from the narrator. And this information is directly letting us know how the government ended up classifying God Valley and the fact that they basically just wiped all the records clean. For all intents and purposes, God Valley never happened. And on this final page, the narrator seemingly puts a bow on the story of Rox D. Xebec, saying that he was effectively defeated on this day, but his impact has been felt for generations to come, i.e. us reading this right now in current time. And while yes, there is plenty more information that we could possibly get on God Valley, I don't think there's more information we need right now in the story for it. I think effectively this flashback has given us the information it wanted to give us. How exactly did Rox go out? What exactly did Emu do on God Valley? And lastly, how did our main three characters from the God Valley incident react to such a thing? Dragon experienced this and started a revolution. Roger experienced this and decided to learn the answers to the deepest, darkest secrets of the world. And in that, he found the One Piece. And of course, Garp stayed to protect the rank and file within the Marines, whatever that means. We also got all the backstory we needed on Blackbeard and Kuma for the time being, seeing Kuma being the one to actually save Blackbeard and his mom, and also see how Blackbeard managed to get away from God Valley in the first place. We saw Kaido get his fruit and decide to form the Beast Pirates. We saw Big Mom make her promise to Kaido. We saw the Rox Pirates officially break up. And finally, like I said before, with all that information, we see how the world government acknowledged or didn't acknowledge God Valley. I truly believe there's not much more of this story that we need right now. So with all of that information in mind, I truly believe that the God Valley flashback is effectively over. At most, we may get a page or a panel, but I genuinely believe that next chapter is going to be heavily focused on Loki telling us about what actually happened to King Harold on that fateful day. And with that, we inch ever closer to getting back to the present and seeing how we're about to deal with Emu on Elbaf. So cheers to a legendary flashback. Literally my favorite flashback in all of manga history, I think. But as always, guys, let me know what you think in the comments.